Let's get this party started. Let's hear it. We got to have a little more energy than that. We've got a long time to be here, people. Okay, welcome. I am so glad you're here. I am so glad we're on the square. I am so glad it's a sunny day. I am so glad there's a breeze. And I'm so glad you are all alive and well and here. We're celebrating that. Let's hear it. We have one word from our mayor. He has no voice. So he says hello and welcome, and I'm sure you extend your best wishes to everyone for a successful event. Joe? I'd like to introduce Joe All, our state representative.
Well, it's good to see all of you here today. And Mark can't talk, so I guess that's good. Bad thing is you get to hear me twice as long. No, I'm just kidding. But on behalf of Mark and myself, both, we certainly welcome you to this. This event seems to get better and better every year. And, you know, it's sad we're still losing people to cancer. But we're seeing more and more of you all that are surviving. And our survivor list seems like it gets bigger and bigger every year. And we're making progress. Cheering section. I know sometimes it seems very frustrating, but we are making headway, and it's events like this that are going to keep it going. So keep contributing, keep coming. I'm proud of what you're doing. I know you're proud of what you've accomplished, and we're getting there. So, Melody, congratulations to you and everybody else involved. Like I say, it gets better and better every year, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. It sure does. And I heard someone say that there are more diagnoses of cancer lately. That's true, but there are more early diagnoses of cancer. More people are having it caught earlier, getting treated earlier, and going into remission and having it beaten earlier. That's right. So that's one of the goals of the American Cancer Society is education. If you see something that is not right in your body, you know your body better than anybody else does. Have it checked out. Remember, the doctors would much rather say to you, it's nothing, but I'm glad you came in, than say to you, there's nothing I can do, why did you wait so long? So remember that. And you're not bothering the doctor, you're not taking their time, they want to help. So education. And if you have anybody that says, oh, I think I found this thing, encourage them. Get to a doctor immediately. Okay?
Missy Cooper, 3 years. Sarah Keith, ovarian cancer, 17 years.
Yeah!
Rick Riley, 2 years.
Bill Robbins, lymphoma, and 12 years.
Jenny Johnson, and melanoma, and spinster measles.
How long?
I'm still fighting skin cancer.
Good for you.
Doral Worden, 39 years.
Whoa!
Alice Farfrey, 38 and a half years.
Good for you.
Judy Bushnell, 6 years of colon cancer.
Good for you.
Evelyn Reeser, 9 years.
Excellent.
Virginia Ashford, 37 years.
Yay!
Judy Brockman, 13 years, and last year I was diagnosed with head, but I'm going to fight it.
Good for you.
3 months for the 4th time.
Georgia Yates.
Kay Southern, squamous cell carcinoma, base of the tongue, 7 years.
Susan Plummer, 2 years, colon cancer.
Jeanette Briskowski, 21 years.
Yay!
Phyllis Hemme, 6 years.
Yay!
Mary Hecker, 20.
Yay!
Judy Barnhill, 2 years and 7 months, lymphoma.
Beth Freeman, breast cancer, diagnosed 9 months ago, but I'm finished with treatment.
Yay!
Jacqueline Malin Walker, ovarian cancer, and I'll be 2 years this Friday.
Roy Hinton, 23 years, 2-time survivor.
Brian, two-time cancer survivor, 5 years.
Hi, how are you? Virginia Houston, 21 years, kidney cancer.
Early bladder cancer, 5 years.
Yay! You got a hitchhiker there.
Liz Chapman, colon cancer, 14 years.
Good for you.
Oh, Kendall, 6 years, Mister. Gary Green, 13 years.
Good for you.
Kim Bill, skin cancer, 4 years.
Pam Green, 4 years.
Sandy Miller, 12 years the first time, 2 years the second time. Lymphoma.
Both times?
Lucy Monell, 12 years. Richard W. Samuel, 8 years, and prostate cancer, 5 years.
Good for you. Let's hear it for these people.
Cancer, 3 months.
Oh, good for you. Are you still in treatment time? Good for you. You know that you are a survivor. So many people I've heard have said, well, I'm not through my treatments yet, or I haven't been declared cancer-free, so I can't be a survivor yet. You are a survivor the day that you have been diagnosed and you are breathing. You are a survivor. Lori Mathias, 5 years, breast cancer. Dolores Jaco, 5.5 years, multiple myeloma. Oh, good for you. Jennifer Bethel, skin cancer, 8 years.
Tom Monty, bladder cancer, 11 years, 8 months.
Yes. Sweetie?
Charlene Huff from Slater. I've had cancer for 3 years, colon cancer.
Look at all these purple shirts.
Angela Guggenhauer had a brain tumor, and I'm 12 years cancer-free.
Wow. Wow. Good for you. Hi, buddy.
Patty Owens, thyroid cancer, 1.5 years, ovarian cancer, 8 months.
Bless your heart.
Rusty Johnson, ovarian cancer, 4 years. Debbie Hinoff, breast cancer, 18 years. Pastor Oli Hoskins, lymphoma, 6 years.
Good for you.
Shirley Case, breast cancer, 11 years. Henrietta Crow, appendix cancer, 4 years.
Unusual.
Candy Hoy, 2 years, and leukemia. Dorothy Clements from Miami, and going on 19 years.
Wow.
Stomach cancer.
Keep that smile going, honey.
2 years and a half.
Hi.
Jim Chevalier, 10 years.
Hi.
Katie Tyler, 6 years, 8 months, 10 days, and I don't know how many minutes.
A few hours, perhaps.
Cancer of the colon.
Wonderful. Cheer these people around as they walk around. This is for them.
I would like to introduce to you guys your hero of hope for this year. She comes to you from Princeton, Missouri. Her name is Elisa Funk. She's sitting up here in the top right of the bleachers. Elisa, if you want to come on down here. She has an amazing story to share with you guys. Both her mother and her father were diagnosed with cancer. So here comes Miss Elisa now.
Hello, my name is Elisa Funk, and I'm here to tell my story. I'm originally from Princeton, Missouri, and just finished my sophomore year at Mizzou. I have been involved with Relay for Life as long as I can remember. Starting when I was 8 years old, I was hooked on the Relay experience. A night filled with games, dancing, and my mom letting me stay up all night was pretty exciting to me. As I got older, I became more and more involved. I became the co-captain of the county 4-H team and a member of the steering committee when I was in the 6th grade. My parents set great examples with my mom as the Luminaria chair and my dad is one of the relay handymen. Being a part of one of the biggest events in my town made me feel very special, but the older I got, the more I realized just how important relay was. I had known aunts, uncles, other relatives, and family friends who had battled cancer. Contributing to our little hometown relay made me feel like I was honoring them while having fun. Yes, relay had always meant a lot to me, but it wasn't until I was a sophomore in high school when I realized just how much. I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing when I found out my dad had cancer. My world turned gray knowing my dad, my hero, was sick. The next couple of months were very rough on our family. Through the support of friends, other family members, our community, and relay, we were somehow able to pull through. Surgery went well, and even though we were still in shock, my daddy was going to be okay. While Dad was recovering from his surgery, just weeks later, disaster struck again. We found out that my mom not only had breast cancer, but it was stage 2, and it was spreading fast. We were still numb from my dad's illness, but this time we knew we could beat cancer. Having just been through this with Dad just made us buckle down and say, what do we need to do for Mom? At the same time, we were scared to death. We had a friend who had died from breast cancer, and I couldn't bear to think what it would be like if something happened to my mom. Mom's cancer treatments were really hard on her. The rounds of chemo and months of recovering were exhausting to say the least. As a caregiver to both of my parents and the only kid at home, my responsibilities grew. My brother and sister came home as often as they could and were a big help too. We had always been a close family, but now we really needed each other. Our community and relay gave us so much support. Meals, rides to chemo, cards, visits, and even having our lawn mowed were all taken care of. And through all of the recovery process, the American Cancer Society was on our side as well. The programs offered were very helpful to Mom. Having someone who had survived breast cancer come visit through the Reach to Recovery program gave Mom hope that everything was going to be back to normal someday. Look good, feel better helped Mom start to feel like her old girly self, giving her more self-confidence. All the programs were helpful, but most importantly, Mom had peace of mind because of her work with the Relay for Life. Mom knew of the advances made through medical treatments of breast cancer. The American Cancer Society sponsors a great deal of this research, with money raised at local relays by people like you. Even though 1 in 8 women still get breast cancer in the United States, Mom knew that many more survive this terrible disease than they did 20 years ago. She knows the work that we do at Relay saves lives. The help we received is just one tiny example of what the American Cancer Society does. All of this comes about from the money we raise in Relay for Life. What we do really makes a difference. The support we give really helps people get through this terrible time. The Relay for Life of Mercer County is something I look forward to every year. Seeing my friends and neighbors come together for such an event is an inspiring thing. It is a time for us to gather to support those who are struggling with cancer and pause to remember those we have lost. Not only does it raise money to fight, this event gives us hope, knowing that someday there won't be cancer. It has been 4 years since my parents had cancer, and they are both doing great. They are healthy, happy, and appreciate every single day of life. They exercise every day, eat right, and do everything they can to stay healthy. For better or worse, our house was a house with cancer, and that time changed my life forever. Our family story turned out very well, and we are most grateful. However, during the past several years, we have lost others we loved. 2 years ago, my Grandma Pat, who had never smoked a day in her life, died from lung cancer. And this past year, we lost a dear friend who is a member of our Relay Steering Committee and a mother of 3 small children. While we celebrate all of our accomplishments, we still need to fight this horrible disease. We still have important work to do. I'm so grateful that all of you are here today. Even in the 80-degree weather, you all came to celebrate our accomplishments, remember those we have lost, and ultimately fight back. Every meeting you attend, every hour you spend, and every dollar you raise is making a difference. Whether you knew it or not, your hard work and the hard work those before you helped my family get through our battles with cancer. And now it is our turn to help you and other people. I'm dedicating to doing all I can to support the Relay for Life so we can eradicate this terrible disease. Thank you so much for having me here today, and remember, we are hope. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. After the survivors and caregivers come around, I would like each team captain to come introduce your team. Do a little, why should I come to your campsite speech, and then your teams can start walking. If you're familiar with Cancer Society Relay for Life, one team member from your team must be on the track at all times. You can do trade-offs, tag team it. You don't have to all be on the track all the time. One person from your team. I can smell good food cooking. I've seen some things I'd like to bid on over